George here, the multiple streams of income disciple. Thank you for taking the time to pass through and for catching up with the channel, which is the hub of a diverse portfolio of programs ranging from low to medium, as well as not necessarily high risk. We're trying to shift away from the high risk category, given the rate at which some programs have unfortunately been stopping or scamming. It's a dilemma really, because the thrust of this channel is to bring you all sorts of programs with risk from I mean different levels of risk, but by doing that, at times you end up getting some programs which will leave us as victims. And this is a young channel, really. It's just like in its third or fourth, this is actually the third active month ever since I started this channel. So we're learning, and at times we're learning the hard way. And I now have taken the time back from this just to reflect and to map the way forward for the channel. And I can say the channel is still here. I've been having messages of support, messages from people. Like, as of today, I got a call in the afternoon by some people in somebody from Asia. They were worried why the channel is no longer continuing, and I believe it's because the person is getting value from this. So we're not stopping this. It's just that it's a bit of a concern, the rate at which some admins are abusing our trust. Believe you me not, I get loads of requests from some of the program owners. Not this one. I'm not really associated in any way with SportArb. I was just an investor, but I have been approached by other admins trying to lure me or entice me into their programs, and look after sort of like reviewing their business models. I've turned down most of them, but on this one, this SportArb, it's just got so many people off guard. SportArb has scammed. That's the bitter pill to swallow. It has scammed, and it is rather unfortunate because it was looking like it had a good good future. It had some good potential. There is some smokes and mirrors kind of stories and drivel, if you like, from the owners saying that they're gonna continue with the business, and they've just sent an email here today after being quiet for about 2 weeks. All the things that we're learning about, or the updates that we're getting, were through the grapevine, through the informal channels, and it was difficult to verify what was happening, and there was really a challenge for the channel to do an update on the status of SportArb. But based on the email that they sent out today, I can confirm that SportArb has scammed. SportArb is a scam which has fooled many people. It seemed like it's a real, genuine, legit business. The website was so elaborate, so detailed, live support, the offices in Manchester. It was endorsed by certain people that I thought are good in doing their due diligence. So it came as a huge shock and a surprise in the industry that this company will just stop like that. If you go to here, just to show you that this company is just scammed, if you go here, this contradicts what their email says. Email is saying they have been having issues, so they had to close down, and they seem to have some cash flow problems, so they can't pay us. But here it seems like they're still making the profits. So in a way, now we can confirm that there was never any business behind this. This was just a script which was coded, and the code will just make this appear like these are daily. They just give some random daily percentages, but they're not making this money, unfortunately. If you go back to the email, they claim to be some conspiracy, kind of, or like their competitors conniving and ganging up against them, like Russian people in Russia. And I mean, this is just, we don't want that detail as investors. We want to know that our equity is safe. We want to know that we're getting a return on our equity. They're saying that we have been victims of a vicious campaign by people who spread rumors to get us closed down, so we closed. And then they are also saying we are proud that 62% of our members are in profit. That's nothing to be proud of. Almost half of your people didn't get any profit. Most people were compounding, they're losing money. And some time back, they also claimed to have purchased another business. If I go back here to their official website, yeah, Trade BTC, and they said they had purchased it because they were doing well, so they wanted to merge with a promising and thriving business and become bigger. But from the email, they're saying they're having problems with, they are saying now, they're suggesting that those who are in loss will not recover their money. Yet they don't mention anything about them facing difficulties with the business, or actually in their previous emails they were reporting to have an increase in membership. But perhaps if funds were not flowing in as they anticipated, that increase in numbers of membership will not necessarily translate into the money that they wanted. So they saw this as a business that would not be sustainable. So basically they have misled us, they have deceived us with the fake weekly updates about what's happening, yet they were going to scam. I have lost 1.7 BTC. This is my loss with this company. I can't get this out. Okay, let me try, but there is no point really, because what it will do, obviously it will not allow me to get any of it. Just do it here. We just go to pending, try to request it. Normally it should just go through, but it's saying request method is unavailable at the corner there, so I can't do it. So now, how much is that loss as of today? So in SportArb, my loss is $3,000. It's a shame. One of the painful things that happen in business, but it's also the opportunity cost. I could have done things elsewhere with my time. I invested so much time, so much effort into this, believing them, but it's over, guys. It's over. I wouldn't encourage you to consider this anymore. They are saying they're going to open a new platform called BitArb, and then they will transfer our losses there, or our balances. So essentially what that means, if, because I have got this, what they're saying, this will be transferred to the new platform. but it will not be accessible. So it's just a notional figure. It's meaningless. They're saying for me to access this, I need to match this. So I need to put in another exact figure like this, and then I'll start to get daily withdrawals which are equivalent of the new amount. But then it's exposing myself again. And why should I be exposing myself to people who can spend 2 weeks without any official communication? How can I expose myself to a system that has failed me, a system that is proving and has proven to be a scam, just to fund them? This email to me basically is a way of further abusing people's trust, of further trying to lure people to lose more. So without much further ado, I can say this is the end of another said chapter. This is the end of SportArb. No more updates from this channel. We will not feature SportArb anymore. It is unfortunate. If any of you got involved in it via this channel, we are striving going forward to rather maybe restrict the amount of programs that we feature, but trying to protect you. Essentially, we are for plurality, we are for multiple streams. But if those multiple streams are compromising the whole idea of growing your wealth, then there is need for reconsideration in terms of all the programs that are high risk. There is some good, exciting programs that we'll be featuring going forward, but this is not the time really. It's just time for SportArb. Said chapter closed, and there isn't really much more that can be done about SportArb, about this channel. Suffice to say, going forward, we really need to be extra cautious, and your feedback is welcome. Your feedback is always appreciated. It shapes this channel's direction. It gets me to know what are the things that you really want featured on this channel as well. You can reach out to me on Facebook, on Skype, on WhatsApp, and we can just catch up, have some banter, and strategize if you like. And for now, thank you so much, and God bless.